North Carolina Big Sweep, we are a statewide organization. We have active participation in all 100 counties. It's part of a larger network put together by the International Coastal Conservancy. There's over 100 countries worldwide participating last year, so it is the largest waterway cleanup of its type in the world at this time. We do try to coordinate them. For the most part, they are on the same time during a span of about 4-week period. Litter has multiple impacts. It's a health hazard for people as well as animals. Everybody's heard of the animals that ingest trash and the 6-pack bottle holders around the sea turtle's neck. You know, everybody's seen that picture. A lot of animals will ingest trash, mistaking it for food. Things like balloons and plastic bags, which can clog their digestive systems and lead them to starve to death slowly. It's also a human health hazard as far as broken glass, rusted metal, things like that. People that are out to have a swim, go fishing, can step on these things and get some pretty nasty cuts. So a lot of the litter that is in the waterway does slowly degrade and leach chemicals into the water over time. This affects water quality. A lot of this water, especially the stream we see behind us here, flows directly into the Cape Fear, where a lot of our drinking water does come from here in Fayetteville. So something like plastic that takes 650 years to go away, is for those 650 years it's slowly leaching all these chemicals that make it up into the water. And you also have metals that are slowly rust over time. All that goes into the waterway. And there's plenty of other, oil bottles get thrown in. That's direct pollution into the waterway. So everything that goes in is going to slowly degrade and put chemicals into our drinking water. It's also a problem for both tourism and the economy. Businesses, a lot of them won't relocate to places with a lot of trash, and tourists don't necessarily like to hang out where places where there's a lot of trash. So it really does have multiple impacts across the board, both natural and for people. We hold 2 cleanups a year, one in the spring, one in the fall. This fall's cleanup, the main event will be October the 2nd. It'll be held in locations throughout Cumberland County. If you'd like to get involved, you can contact me at 910-257-7614 or at bill.ecoarborist@gmail.com. We'll also be holding an event on the Cape Fear River that'll be the following Saturday, October the 9th. That'll be based out of boats. The Cape Fear River is pretty much inaccessible, all except for small areas, except for by boat. We're expecting to have 20 to 30 boats. We'd love to have more. Our cleanups are held from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sometimes they're a little shorter, sometimes they're a little longer, but they expect to stay until 1 o'clock. On average, we have about 150 to 200 volunteers every cleanup, and we pick up between 1,500 and 2,500 pounds of litter from the waterways of Cumberland County. We get a lot of different participation from a lot of different sources. We have 4-H groups, Boy Scout groups, a lot of junior ROTC, key clubs, local biology clubs. We have participation from Public Works Commission. We also have cooperation from Fayetteville Beautiful. One of the big things that gets people involved in Big Sweep is when they come to an area much like the one we have here at Festival Park, here on Cross Creek, and they're enjoying the scenery, but the one thing that stands out most is a piece of trash floating down the river or attached to a branch and just blowing in the breeze. And that becomes all that you can see once you spot it. That's the only thing that you see, and it tends to drown out the beauty of an area. How I got involved in North Carolina Big Sweep was just being out in nature, out boating, bird watching, fishing, and seeing a litter. And I started picking it up on my own, and I've found a group of like-minded people that also go out and hold this event to make a big impact and remove a lot of litter from the waterways and that attracted me to it, and I've been involved with this for about 6 years now as the county coordinator for 3. And I really hope that when people are out and enjoying the nature, enjoying scenery, our local waterways, which we have many and most of them are quite beautiful, that they will kind of look around and see the impact that litter has, and maybe they'll want to get involved, come out, help us out with the North Carolina Big Sweep, or at least do your own part. You know, take care of your own yard, your own place of business. Keep an eye on the storm drains in your area, because all that is directly linked to waterways, and anything that goes in is going to find its way into the stream somewhere.